Well, tonight we begin a special series on Boston influencers.
Starting with Tory Bullock, a Boston performance artist whose videos attract thousands of views online. His goal? To change the world by sparking conversations.
Once again, it is your boy Tory Bullock coming to you live and direct with a brand spanking new special report.
Tory Bullock has a thing about Boston squirrels.
It's because these squirrels are out of control. Boston, we gotta talk.
And the Bostonians who enable them.
So when people say don't feed something, here in the city of Boston, we have a little situation because we refuse to hear or listen to this rule.
Squirrels are lighter fare for Bullock, who wants his fun but provocative YouTube videos
I will be your black friend.
to spark conversation.
My real goal is to get the world to talk.
So what happens as a result of those conversations? Big picture.
Big picture, people are less afraid of people who don't look like them.
Tory Bullock.
The city is both his muse and a source of frustration.
Just like a relationship where I'm like, you know what, can you work on some things for me? I want to be committed to this, but can you work on some things for me? And that's what I feel my relationship with Boston is.
Bullock's turned his critical eye and his camera on everything from the Dorchester Historical Society's White Christmas postcard.
If there was any diversity in that room at all, somebody would have raised their hand and been like, hey, yo, nah, bro.
No, get out of there.
To what he sees as law enforcement's blind eye on Methadone Mile.
And like, I'm watching a dude shoot up against a fence. And then I go like a couple of blocks down and I see that there's a police officer posted and nothing's happening to him.
And the real cost of the city's housing crisis.
Who are these apartments for? Because they're not for us. I love posting a video about an issue that I think is important to me, and then seeing it explode and seeing how important it is to everybody else.
His rant about Boston's luxury condo obsession exploded, 566,000 views and counting. Its painful truth struck a nerve.
All these apartments in the middle because this is coming and that's coming, the rent is going through the roof. You think I'm playing?
Bullock's an artist who channels his creativity to engage people with game show style pop-up interviews,
February 21st.
an overnight Insomniacs Olympics,
because he is world class.
and his eye-opening gentrification game.
You have all these groups of people who feel so disenfranchised, who are literally being told to move out of their communities. So white, black, whoever are all in the same boat of feeling like, wow, I feel unseen in the city.
He's trying to make sure they are seen. 99 videos in, he can point to his following online
No!
and on Boston Common as proof his social commentary hits a nerve.
If you make enough noise about an issue that you like or an issue that bothers you, chances are it's going to make noise and affect others as well.
Now, his paying job is as an actor-educator at Urban Improv. He'd love to have his own studio space, maybe even his own network show someday. As for feedback, he loves to hear from people who stop him on the street and his mother. He says one of his videos resonates with her. It's broken through to a whole new audience.
He's got just a vibrant personality on camera. Like when he's talking, you want to listen to the things he's talking about.
Very dynamic
Yeah.
and critical, but loves this city.